Welcome back. This is Nerd Dad on episode 35 of our Factorio playthrough. And last time we came up here and we used our tank a little bit to wipe a few things out. I'm not too sure we're going to stick around up here. I know we want that uranium, etc. But I'm thinking what we're going to do is just work on our power supply a little bit. And then maybe just get a little bit more automation and process here so we don't have to keep driving back and forth all the time. You know what? Just get that wall out of my way. There we go. So, I think I just want to check on our power here, but I have a feeling we need to work on that a little bit. Yeah, we're constantly in problems with our power, and I was hoping we were going to get that uranium done, but we still need to do concrete, and we got to, mine out the uranium and build some trains. So I think we're a little bit far away still from being able to kind of just jump on that train. So I think what we're going to do is as quickly as we can here, just try to get ourselves some solar power up to help our power problem. So we're just going to grab a car. And where's our solar? It should be right around here somewhere. I'm going to grab this box of goodies here, put a car down, just throw some wood into it, jump in the car, and just take off before all these robots can catch us. Yes, we don't want your stuff. Okay, let's get over here real quick. I think there's enough bots over here. Do we got any on us? We don't have any bots. We'll just pick a few up. And I think our solar farm was way out here. I wouldn't even call it a farm. Our solar plot. It was not really a lot of solar that we set up here. So why don't we take a look and see what we can do to make this a little bit better. I'm just going to maybe grab a little bit of a blueprint here. Just kind of do something like this. And oops, just do that. Check mark. And just kind of keep matching it up here and just kind of do this. And even that's not going to be great. Just match it up a bit. And I think what we'll do is do we have one of these on us? Yeah, we do. We have one right here. We just throw it in that corner there, throw in all our goodies. And I think we're going to need a bunch of these power poles too. So I'll just kind of do something like this. And just get these guys working for us on our, kind of get them doing something instead of just sitting over here wasting our time in theirs. And I'm just wondering if we can grab a bigger chunk of them. I'm not sure the best way to do that because we got to kind of finagle around the edges down here. I just grab a bit more mining. Maybe we will just keep kind of plugging it along like that. So that's not going to work. So that one will. And I think we'll just have to manually... Oops, can't manually do what I don't have, right? So we'll just have to finish off some pieces ourselves at some point. Oh, I was trying something new and thought... I wonder if I can do that. The answer to that would be no, you can't drag a blueprint. So, no, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work either. What have I done? I've made a mess of it. We've really made a mess of it all. Alright, let's get you back to where you're supposed to be. There we go. I just did it again. What is wrong with me? Nobody knows. Okay. I'm guessing that we're probably outside of the, you can see where we got the little green line there from the RoboPort, so we might have to grab a few robots and let them finish the rest of it off when we got them in our bag, so we'll do that in just a couple secs here. Oh, why are we running out of power up here? Need a little bit of power like this, do we? Whoops. Kind of like that. That should work. Let's pick up the rest of this. And hey, we need some robots. Come back. Want some robots. Give us half of you guys. You can come with us. And see if we can get these guys to finish it off for us. And we'll just run down here and kind of do a little bit of this ourselves. Yeah, I know you're trying to catch up to me. And I think we need another power pole right there. Alright. You guys got everything you need? Alright, keep working. Come on, you can do it. Come on! Come on, go fill that last little bit in there for me. I don't want to do it myself. Did we run out of solar panels? We did. Oh, we got a couple little gaps, but good news is it's not going to cause us any grief. They'll just be gapped for now. And yeah, okay, it doesn't look pretty, but I'm not going to run back and forth just to get those 3. Now let's just grab a block of this. It looks good, and we'll just kind of do the same thing like this. Little blocks like that. And if we were to just drop that little box right there, we could probably get the other guys to help out a bit. If we go, where are they all? Where's all my accumulators? Here, let them grab like 25 of them. They'll go out and just plop. One thing I noticed is didn't quite get the power lines connected because I think I jumped too many spaces, so we'll have to manually put in the power lines. There we go. The accumulator's up and running. Got space for any more? We got 25 more. Let's just see if we can get 2 more of these blocks in. What's in it? 8. Yeah, I think we can just be shy on this one. I think we'll be just a little bit shy. That's okay. I'll just get as much going as we can. That was always the plan. Just get as much online as we could. Now let's go take a look and see how did we help or hinder our power problem. Well, it's not great, but it's a little bit better than it was. At least we're not running yellow now. Oh, stop. I gotta really stop driving into stuff. Okay, now we've got that done. The other thing we've been really wanting to do is start getting our network like really where it needs to be. It's kind of a little piecemeal everywhere. We look, it's like chunks everywhere. We really need to kind of connect it all up. Start getting all these things kind of automated and filled in. So maybe we also need to think about getting our boxes automated a little bit. So I'm thinking I'd like to do that before I do that northern perimeter. I'm thinking that's going to be more beneficial. So we need steel chests, green. We haven't automated any of that, have we? Dun, 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 dun. Where is steel? Steel's right here. We could steal off of this. Huh. No pun intended. And dun, dun, dun. Steel, greens, and reds. We could build it. We don't need a lot of space for it. It's just that I'm not sure I want to. We could steal off this line though. I think that might be the better way of doing it. So what do we got here? Because we don't need a lot, we just need a little. So we just need a bit of space there. 1, 2. Oh yeah, we can get 3 in there. That'll work. I'll pull off that line like that. I'm not even sure if we need this third one. Well, we'll get you making storage chests, you making passive providers for now. What do you guys need that are different? You both need steel chests. So the issue that we have is we don't have any steel chests. And if we were to build the steel, now we want to leave that for electric engines in case we need it. But we do have a bit of space right here. So what if we treat that kind of as its own port? Is this going to work? Oh, you know, we could do it that way. I hadn't really thought about doing it as sort of a right into there as a steel chest like this. We could actually just kind of come in like this, make those reach across for steel chests. Oh, this is going to work. Yeah, we can do this. All we have to do is run a red line. There's a question. Or do we want to pull off of it? No, I don't think we... Well, actually, the roboports aren't being used all the time. We fill that up pretty... You know, that's actually much better. I think I'm actually going to go down that path. Change mine. Mine change. Everybody back in the bag. Okay, we're going to actually build roboports. Steel chests and things over here. Because we have steels, we have the reds. We just need the green, I believe. And those we can pull off of these others. I don't think that's going to be too taxing. Okay, we'll ponder what we're going to do with that. I'm not positive yet, but we'll figure it out. So we need some steel chests, so we know that. And what are we going to do about that oil? I think we're just going to build right over top of it. I don't think it really serves a purpose for us. If those are steel chests, and these guys then become the... Dum-dum-dum-dum. I feel like we're going to just run over here and get some stuff. Let's get... I don't need that many of these. And we got everything else? Yep. We'll just start building with reds. Building with reds! Okay, you're going to be steel chest. Steel chest. You're going to be a steel chest. You are going to be a storage chest, and you are going to be a passive provider chest. Okay. And if that is all true, then what this should be is this should be steel. And I think what we will actually do is pull the steel off the line way down here. So we're not even actually tapping off that other line. And that way, we've got this nice thick pile of steel. Pull that into our line here. Pull off of this line for here. And then what we can do is just, how are we going to get the greens over there? That's the big question right now. Green circuits. Well, I guess we could pull off this green line here. I mean, now that we've kind of caught it up, I don't know why we couldn't. Might have to get a little bit creative right in here, I'm thinking. Just kind of like this, and just kind of do a little hop there. And then just kind of do something like hop this one to there, jump it across, and we're off and running to the races. And we could have doubled those up, but I think this will allow us a nice thick double line. And hold it before we go too far. Do we want to use this for green? Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll bring the reds in like that. Just kind of like this, and then we'll double up the line. And because we've now got this here, oh yeah, this is coming together. Except I don't really like doing it that way. Oh, but we've got a line right here. Oh, well then. Well then. If we've got that, we will just do this. Just your yellow line, so you can stay a stinking yellow line. But you, on the other hand, no, you're special. You're gonna come up here like this. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. It's almost kind of like we planned it, but we didn't. Again, we keep seeming to do a lot of that. And I think what we'll do is we'll just dump these into boxes right now, because frankly, we're not going to need thousands of these. We're going to need quite a few of these ones, but I don't really like having too many of the warehouse ones. I feel like something just bad just happened because it stopped doing what it was supposed to do. It says it needs steel. It's got steel. It says it's got 2 steel chests. But this won't pick up the steel chest. What have I done wrong? Can you not reach? Is it too far for your little tiny arm? What is wrong with you? Pick it up. Put it in. I don't get it. Steel chest. 2 of 8 steel plates. I don't get it. It's something obvious and I'm missing it. Steel plates, steel box, and neither side's working. Like, they both got steel boxes. They're sitting there. Yeah, we got lots of steel. Maybe it's just because they've already. Oh, it's because they both already got them built. Wow, that was so fast that I was like, something's wrong. Wow, that was. I'm very pleased with how quickly that went. I didn't expect it to build it that fast. Well, then if that's going to work like that quickly, I'm starting to think maybe what we can do is just double up sort of this little bit here. Whoops. You and you. You and you. And then get this one sort of doing a... Yeah. Kind of like a... I'll just go... Whoops, not that far. Not that far. I just ran out of blues. Yuck. You have to go pick them up. Alright, and there we go. And we'll just get some power there. Now we're going to get there. Oh, look at that. Okay, now what are we going to do? Well, now what we're going to do is this. We're going to start walking around here as though we're some sort of super being and say, you know what? We're tired of not having all the things that we like to have. Let's get rid of those, get rid of that. Don't need the box. Don't want you there. Oh, bags are full. I'm going to say I'm going to want some roboports because we're going to start filling in some gaps here too. Oh, I hate when it does that. I hate when it tells me that I'm full. Okay, let's just build a little temporary box right here. And we're going to say, you know what? Actually, well, that was really, it's kind of funny. Sorry, having a moment. I built those in boxes. It's like, no, I want everything to be in a passive provider box, but I won't put the passive providers in the passive provider box. All right, give me everybody. Every box is now going to become one of these. Okay, but the first thing I want to do is get rid of a bunch of junk. So we're going to say, we don't need that right now. That. You guys can go away. We'll take that back because it'll help us build stuff. Don't need that. And this stuff will all be cleared out eventually when we get requesters. That's what I'm sort of thinking about right now. Okay, I think that's good enough for right now. Oh, look at that. We've almost got a bunch more. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Okay. Now, we want to start looking at our network and making sure that all our boxes are covered. So we're going to start working on that as well. So we're going to just go here and say, how does this fit? It's not going to fit because it's right on that line. You nasty little cur. Alright, we'll just wedge it right in here then. And we're going to have a bit of that going on. I'm positive we'll have a bit more of that going on. Okay. But I see we got some bots working, so that's good. Now, where do we have boxes laying around? We just got to start looking around for where are all these boxes that we have. We've got them there. Didn't we build a couple for, yeah, right here. There's a nice one there. And I believe they keep the logic and everything, so that's good. And should keep the cutoff point. There we go. I think we got ourselves a little bit closer to something else. And I think what we want to do is we want to kind of bump our line over here just to get these two networks hooked up. So it's not going to be a beautiful connection we're going to do here. We're just going to kind of ram this one into place. But I just want to kind of get these networks linked up. And then we can start thinking about how to make it nice and pretty. But just, oh, we're going to need a bunch of power poles. So we'll just grab some power here. And we'll just run it over to here for right now. Alright, so now that guy's connected. How close are we? We must be getting close now. I think we can just jump right across here like this. So this guy's going to be sort of a stopgap measure. And again, like I said, it's not going to be perfect, but often you find, you know, you don't get it perfect. It's okay. Okay, but what do we have? When we look at our network now, we actually have a solid network through here. We just got to get our networks across here hooked up. We'll do that as well, and then we're going to actually bump off this network to do our perimeter. I want stuff just to come up, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go and ask for a bunch more robots at the same time here. I'm going to get a bunch more, so we're going to double up our request for constructions. It's the constructions that we're going to have flying around a lot. Logistics, not so much yet, but we're getting there. Well, let's just check out our where's our little lovely logic box we had going on here. Yeah, these guys. 500, you need to be 1,000 now, please. We want 1,000 constructions online. You're 300? Yeah, we'll bump you to 5. We'll just bring you up. Okay, so we get both of those guys working hard. That's going to tax our system a bit, but that's okay. That's okay. We're okay with that. What do we got way down here? This is just about building reds. I don't believe there was anything else we had over there right now. We're not asking for speeds or anything like that. We could ask for lasers at some point, so we'll just go drop one on the laser box. And we know that we're constantly asking for a few things in this zone right over here. We're always asking about ammo, guns, yeah, assembly machines. Oh, I'm seeing that we don't have a roboport in here. Well, that's nice. Okay, so let's figure out how to fix that up. A nice little spot for it right here. This is going to fit. I'll just drop that in. It's not great, but it'll do. I see that we're, actually that's not going to be great because the biggest problem we've got is we need to bring it over a bit just to cover off those yellows, so we'll do that instead. So you kind of look where your greens are too. I mean, if we have to shove another one in there, we'll shove another one in there. It's okay. Okay, and speaking of yellows, let's give them some, and we'll get our little grocery shopping card here done. May as well throw in on grenades. So you can see we're just kind of going around and saying, hey, give us stuff. I don't want to mess with this box down here yet. We'll just kind of keep that doing what it's doing. I think we've got everybody else in here, and so we're going to want walls to have it. And while we're down here, I want to take a little look in this area. I'm thinking what we're going to do is build our concrete in here. I'm thinking that's going to be a good space for it. We've got the ore coming in. We've got all sorts of other resources. I may as well just throw passive providers on each of those. Probably won't need any more of those, but just in case. Rail. Yeah, we could definitely use rail. Oh yeah, we got the whole train thing over this side. These guys are already passives, right? If they're not, they're going to be. Yeah, I don't believe I thought we had done this, but I don't think we actually had. And there you go. It's one space out, which is why it's not doing anything. Now that's okay, because I think we can use this as a bit of a jump to the other side there. I think what we'll do is just drop one way over here. Give it a little bit of power. Just kind of squirrel that into there. And use that as a bit of a jump over to this far side to try to connect this other part. Don't really need it in around here right now because we're not running a robotic ore processing, which we might do at some point, but we haven't done that here. And hey, we have no more roboports. You know what would be really nice if we had some roboports. So could we have some, please? Could I find them, please? We would like to make sure that we have at least 10 of those in our bag. Well, actually, we'll just say 5 because now that we're going to be within the network, we should always have 5. And let's just check our network. We're within it, so we should be getting them soon. Dum, 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 dum. I'm not seeing them coming, though. There we go. Here they come. Oh, don't go like that. They're just getting too tired. They can't quite make the flight. I'll catch them and I can grab them. Grab a couple of roboports. I need those roboports. Don't leave them behind. Okay. There we go. And what we want to do is we want to see if we can just kind of bump these two together. And there we go. That's what we want to see. Now we've got it all connected together. There we go. Just want to check everything out. Okay, so other than us running down to here, which is another thing that we wanted to do, is kind of connect these two. I'd like to get this little area connected to our system. And then we're pretty well connected throughout. Actually, this guy up here, this little train depot, we're not running that as a solo effort, so we're just going to drop another one right in here. It's an easy one to run power to, so I'm thinking, where do we want to put this? I don't want to get it too far out of its own way. Alright, and we can just drop a little power on there. Okay, so there we go. That's that network connected. Yep, we're getting there. And we might eventually want to run them across here just to make it so we can get things from there without having to kind of snake all over the place, because the robots then get tired and they take off to the nearest place to recharge. And why are we not getting ore in here? What's going on? That train is empty, that's why. Alright. Not like our line's suffering because of it. Oh yeah, we got pipe. Forgot about the pipe. We'll just get that done. There we go. Oh, says it needs a port. Well, you know, we're just the guys to fill in that port. Now we got one that fits there. Not sure we're going to be able to get one in there. Looks like we want to drop it right about here somewhere. Maybe if we shoehorn it over there. Maybe we just take out this miner right here and drop it right in about there. I think we're going to be in pretty good place with it. Put on a little power. There we go. Let's just check out our network. Take a look. Construction, we got 820 of 820. Logistics are 495 of 500, so they're getting there. They're starting to crank up. We noted just a little while ago we wanted to make sure that our train signals, maybe these engines, and they don't have a port. And that's the other one we were just looking at, saying we probably need something right in around here. And I'm thinking maybe we'll just drop it right on top of these guys. Haven't needed to snake through here yet, and we still got tunnels if we need to. So I think we'll just kind of drop it there and let it do its thing. And that's pretty well is it. We basically made this more of a, a bit more of a logistical. Now what we can start looking at is, what do we want? What do we want to have in our bags? There's certain standards that we like to have. We like to have, We always want to make sure we got 50 of these guys. We always want to make sure we have the reds at 50. But you can't put too much. I mean, we're going to get more. We'll put that into our, in fact, instead of getting mining productivity 6, which we don't really need, we'll start adding for more logistics slots. There you go. That'll be a little bit faster. All right, we could add some more power right now if we wanted to. There you go. Some guys there comes a bunch of blues. And so this is going to become easier for us to build now because we're going to be able to just keep grabbing stuff. The other thing I wanted to kind of automate, but I'm still struggling with the concept, is, and I thought we had kind of done it and fought with it, but I might be thinking about, oh, look at it down here. I didn't even notice this before. I missed a couple buildings here with greens. So we got that fixed. These guys are hooked up, yep, so we can get stuff from these boxes as well. And you look at our logistical storage over on the right, there is a bunch of stuff, just hordes of stuff in that box. We can't even see it all. There's so much. It's hidden behind our other things. So we've got access to all sorts of goodies. That's good news. And we can easily now just start wiping things out, because what will happen is this will all just start going into sort of storage for us. So I just want to see, make sure we don't wipe out that. And basically you'll just see bots coming from everywhere. As long as we've got it within the robotic, the RoboPort zone, it's going to be easy enough for us to send stuff off. And we can run it from way over here. Just make sure we don't grab the wrong line. There we go. And, if we wanted to, we could throw a couple more. Maybe this becomes our warehousing center. I don't know. Right now we'll just throw them down there. Don't want stuff to fly too far. I mean, we probably should centralize that. But other than that, I think we're kind of where I wanted to get to in this phase. I wanted to make sure that we had the ability to get a bunch of resources when we go up north and not have to sit there and worry about it too much. I was hoping maybe we could just build things and have them being built and not be sitting down here the whole time going, if we only had X, we only had Y. This way we should have it all. And I think that way what we can do is we can ignore going way over here to build. We'll just build a wall straight up, come over the top, come back down, and if we need to cut that over later, we will, and it won't be a big deal. Even though we kind of killed everything in there, it doesn't really matter too much. And we got a little bit of soft on the plastic, I see. We're pushing those reds. I see that we're doing that. What's going on with that? Those extra robots we were asking for? Just want to check out that plastic really quickly. Like, what's our stress on the plastic? We've always said we could double up this if we wanted. We're not getting enough petroleum gas again. And that means what? What have we done? This is working okay, but the red, no yellow, so it's the red's full is the issue. We need to get more red tanks in here. I thought we were converting red to yellow. Did we not do that yet? Well, that's not good. I thought we did red to yellow. I feel like I've absolutely failed you all. Alright, we will get that filling up, and we should be doing red to yellow as well. If we do red to yellow, then it becomes quite easy for us to just kind of pump that right through to there. I must have had a reason. I just don't remember what it was. Alright, so next time I guess we'll have to quickly build our red to yellow, and then we'll start working on the next phase, which is a little bit of expansion. We do want to get up to that other oil and bring it in, and there's no point in doing that until we get this sort of sorted out, because we want it all working as well as possible, but I'm really not pleased with how little we're pulling off of there. So thanks for joining me. That was episode 35. I'm Nerd Dad, and I am out.